What tomato growing mistakes most gardeners make, and how to fix them. Mistake number 1. Watering from overhead. Spraying water on tomato leaves is a common mistake that invites disease. Wet leaves, especially in warm weather, create the perfect environment for blight, mildew, and rot to develop. When water hits the soil, it splashes back onto the lower leaves, carrying soil-borne pathogens that can quickly infect the plant. The solution: water only at base using drip irrigation, soaker hose, or hand watering directly at ground level. Drip systems deliver water straight to roots with 20 to 90% better efficiency. Set up drip emitters 6 inches from plant stem. Run system 30 minutes every 3 days for young plants, 2 hours every 3 days for midsummer plants. Apply 2-3-inch mulch layer around plants to prevent soil splashback. Water early morning so foliage dries within 6 to 8 hours before evening when humidity rises. Morning watering reduces disease spread by 60–80%. Overhead watering creates water droplets that magnify sunlight, causing leaf burn, increases humidity, slowing transpiration. Mistake number 2. Irregular watering. Allowing soil to dry out completely for several days and then suddenly flooding it with water causes blossom end rot and cracked fruit. Tomatoes need consistent moisture to transport nutrients, especially calcium, to developing fruits. Uneven watering stresses the plant, reducing fruit size and quality. The solution: keep soil consistently moist. Check moisture 2–3 inches deep, using finger before watering. If dry at that depth, water deeply. Tomatoes need 1–2 inches water weekly from combined rainfall and irrigation. Install rain gauge to track natural rainfall and adjust watering. Calcium deficiency-related blossom end rot happens because inconsistent watering prevents calcium absorption even when soil has plenty. When soil dries out, calcium uptake stops completely. Sudden heavy watering causes fruits to expand rapidly, splitting skins. Container tomatoes dry faster. Check daily. Water when top inch feels dry. During hot weather, containers may need twice daily watering. Deep, infrequent watering encourages roots to grow 12 to 20 inches deep. Mistake number 3. Wrong container watering. Container-grown tomatoes dry out quickly during warm weather. Many gardeners overwater or underwater them, which kills roots or leads to fungal problems. The solution: check container soil daily by inserting finger 1–2 inches deep. If dry, water thoroughly until it drains from bottom holes. Never let containers sit in standing water. This suffocates roots and promotes root rot from Pythium and Phytophthora fungi. Black plastic pots absorb heat, raising root temperatures to 95 degrees Fahrenheit and accelerating evaporation. Full-grown mature plants can use 2–3 gallons daily, sometimes 4 to 5 gallons in extreme heat. Overwatering signs: yellowing leaves, wilting despite wet soil, mold on soil surface. Underwatering signs: dry, crispy leaf edges, stunted fruit, drooping leaves. Use containers at least 18 inches deep for determinate varieties, 24 inches for indeterminate types. Mix perlite or coconut coir into potting soil to improve drainage and aeration. During heat above 90 degrees Fahrenheit, water twice daily. Mistake number 4. Too much nitrogen fertilizer. Excess nitrogen produces lush leafy growth but few flowers and fruits. While nitrogen is necessary early in season for strong vegetative growth, too much after flowering reduces fruit production. The solution: switch to fertilizers with higher phosphorus content once flowers appear. Use 4–12–4 or 5–25 formulations instead of 10–10–10. High nitrogen forces plants to prioritize vegetative growth over flowering, resulting in tall, bushy plants with minimal fruit. Excess nitrogen causes delayed flowering, blossom drop, poor fruit coloration, where tomatoes turn red from bottom up while staying green on top. Leaf symptoms: downward curling, thick leathery texture, excessive vine growth, dark green color. Too much nitrogen interferes with calcium uptake and increases blossom end rot susceptibility. Makes plants more attractive to aphids and hornworms. Apply fertilizer only after fruit set begins, spacing applications every 4 to 6 weeks. Organic options like compost release nutrients slowly without shocking plants. Mistake number 5. Under-fertilizing. Tomatoes are heavy feeders. Insufficient nutrients result in weak plants with poor fruit set. Poor soil nutrition stuns growth, reduces flowering, leads to smaller or misshapen tomatoes. The solution. Tomato plants remove 4.8–5.3 pounds of nutrients for every ton of fruit produced, making them among heaviest feeders in garden. Nutrient-deficient plants display pale yellowing leaves, thin, weak stems, reduced flower production. Fruits may be small, poorly shaped, or fail to develop. Plants need balanced nutrition, nitrogen for foliage, phosphorus for root development and flowering, potassium for fruit quality, calcium for cell structure. Start with soil test to identify specific deficiencies before planting. Incorporate well-aged compost or organic fertilizer into planting holes. Side dress plants with compost when they begin flowering. Apply again during peak fruit production. Liquid fertilizers from fish emulsion or kelp extract provide quick nutrient boosts during critical stages. Apply every 2–3 weeks. Mistake number 6. Synthetic fertilizer dependency. Relying solely on fast-acting synthetic fertilizers harms soil microbes and reduces long-term soil fertility. While synthetics provide quick nutrients, they don't improve soil structure or support beneficial organisms. The solution: synthetic fertilizers deliver nutrients plants immediately absorb, creating rapid growth spurts but degrading soil quality over time. They contain high salt concentrations that kill beneficial bacteria, fungi, earthworms essential for nutrient cycling and disease suppression. Without these organisms, soil becomes compacted, poorly drained, dependent on continual chemical inputs. Synthetic fertilizers leach into groundwater and waterways, causing environmental pollution and algae blooms. Organic amendments like compost, aged manure, blood meal, bone meal, fish meal feed soil organisms that slowly release nutrients and forms plants use efficiently. These materials also improve soil structure, water retention, drainage. Build healthy living soil using granular organic fertilizers that encourage microbial life. Combine organic foundation with minimal synthetic supplementation only when soil tests reveal specific deficiencies. Mistake number 7. Keeping bottom leaves. Low leaves that touch soil act as highways for disease to travel from soil to plant. Rain or watering splashes soil-borne pathogens onto these leaves, increasing risk of blight and other fungal infections. The solution: soil harbors numerous pathogens including early blight, late blight, septoria leaf spot fungi that cause devastating tomato diseases. When water droplets hit bare soil, they bounce upward carrying fungal spores and bacteria onto lower foliage. Once established on bottom leaves, diseases rapidly spread upward through plant via rain splash, overhead watering, wind. Dense lower foliage restricts air circulation, creating humid microclimates perfect for pathogen proliferation. Remove all leaves within 12 inches of ground once plants are established and actively growing. Use clean, sharp pruning shears sterilized with rubbing alcohol between cuts to prevent spreading disease. Prune on dry days to allow wounds to seal quickly. The 1-3 rule recommends removing bottom third of leaves to improve airflow and reduce disease pressure.